5 in the morning, I'm up chasing chicken with you. Like for me, subscribe for me. What's rocking? It's Big Checky, Uncle Flexi from the Chicken Chasers podcast, where we advise everybody to wake up every day and chase their chicken. Every episode is brought to you by the 4P that's protect, provide people positivity, protect and provide for your family. When you approach people with positivity. Try saying that 5 times fast. We back with another one. What's up with my people? What's up with my chicken chasers? You feel me? Cheers and toast to y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you asking how my week been, you see how my week been. Definitely need it. Not a solid week though. Did some things. Went out to Houston, handled some things. Went out to Vegas, handled some things, and went to Houston 2 days ago. Woke up, went to Vegas the next day, handled all my business, and it was solid. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? Did what I had to do. I'm back now. You know what I'm saying? Handling my business out here. Like I said, I'm always never see me out in person. I'm always working. Feel me? Got on my Dan Housen shirt. You feel me? Sorry, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, Jim Cornette. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Dan Housen. It's wrestling talk. Y'all probably won't get it. But I rock with Dan Housen because he got this. His saying is very nice, very evil. And I feel like that described me to a T, because I'm very nice and I'm also very evil. It just depends on how you know what I'm saying, if you rub me the wrong way. No genie. But it's like people, you know what I'm saying, used to always try to ask me what I was mixed with. And I never got it, because to me I never looked mixed. But I used to tell people, yeah, I'm half black, half nigga. And they be like, what? Ain't that the same thing? No, you racist. But it's because I can be an intelligent black man or I can be an ignorant nigga. It depends on, you know what I'm saying, what side of me you bring out. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a quick little, you know what I'm saying, Checky fact. So very nice, very evil. But other than that, everything been good, handling business. You know what I'm saying? Had to deal with one of the things I do not like though. Like I said in my last blog, is malls and airports. I just don't like places with a lot of people, just like thousands of people, and it's like they come from all different directions. They're not watching where they're going. It's a lot. Babies crying, conversations you don't want to hear, people bumping into you. Oh, that's just a lot. But you know, I keep my peace. It's not like an anxiety or that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I was born in the '80s. I don't think I got no mental health or anxieties or none of the other stuff that you talk about. Kudos to you if you do. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, seek the therapy and the help you need in life. I just, you know me, I just dug my way through it off a Blickadale, you feel me? But what I do want to talk about though is my disdain for airports. I ain't gonna say I hate them because they're necessary, but if it was up to me, if I had what Goku and them got, instant transmission, where I could just, I'm in Belize, I'm in China, I'm in Amsterdam. If I could do that, oh man, a Nightcrawler off of X-Men, I'm in New York, I'm in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that'd be life. My life would be complete. But unfortunately, I am human like the rest of y'all, so I gotta travel like the rest of y'all. To quote the legendary Keith the Sneak, we want airplanes, trains, and automobiles. Airplanes, trains, and automobiles. You feel me? So, you know, it's airplanes, trains, automobiles, boats, and all that kind of stuff, you know. And with that, leaves a lot of room for error. And then, like, when I was a kid, I used to love going to airports, but I was, you know, pre-9/11, you could just walk up. It wasn't no TSA and all that madness, you know what I'm saying? The thing I hated the most about taking the trip was my ears popping on the plane. Can you imagine that? Now that's the least of my concerns. But it's like, I used to love it as a kid. And I think the last time, let me see, I was probably excited to get on the plane. Like, just had an exciting time. It was when I first moved to Atlanta. Me and my pops got on the plane. I was moving away. I was like 17. I think I moved out the house like 17, maybe 18, 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? Moved to Atlanta. My pops came out there, helped me move. You know what I'm saying? We got a cool flight. It was cool. It was great times. You know what I'm saying? Then on the way back, when I came to visit home, I was up all night the night before doing all kind of debauchery. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into that, but I was wilding out. You feel me? Up all night. So when I got on the plane early, like a 5, 6 a.m. flight back to Oakland, it was really nobody on the plane. So they're like, oh, since there's nobody here, we're gonna bump you up to first class. I'm like, what? First class? Up in the sky. I'm like, okay, let's get it. We get up there. They're like, yeah, what you want to drink? I'm like, oh, orange juice? You know, I love orange juice. Okay, and these are the breakfast options, so I'm about to get a free meal, free drink. I'm like, okay, I'm about to get all the perks, you know what I'm saying, first class. You know, they're like, as soon as we take off, we're coming back with the menu. I'm like, okay. So I hear, you are now departing Atlanta, Georgia. Next thing I know, you are now arriving in Oakland, California. I slept through the whole 5-hour flight, however long it is, and missed all the perks of first class. I didn't get the orange juice, I didn't get the meal, I didn't get nothing, dog. So that was funny. Then, flying back, when I went back that letter, I had a middle seat. And like, I'm 6'6", 220 pounds. Well, back then I was super skinny. I was probably like 6'4", 6'5". I'm 6'6", 220 there, but back then I was even tall. Sitting in the middle seat, I was like, oh, this is the worst, you feel me? And then when we went back home to visit again, me and my cousin missed the plane, running to the airport, missed the plane, had to wait for another one. So it was like, all right, ever since then I ain't really rocked with airports, but it was like, it's cool. They get done what they need to get done. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward, me and my wife go on trips, you know what I'm saying? I think we went to DR. That was the smoothest one we did. I think the airport was they was on their A game at that point. But then like when we went to Mexico, Mexico wasn't their fault. We was dealing with a scammer. Don't deal with scammers, man. And the thing is, it was karma. I ain't gonna say karma. I believe in God, not karma. But it's like, I had the money to pay for the tickets outright and just have them ball out. But I was like, I'll just cut some corners and be cheap. Dealt with a scammer. I thought it was cool. It wasn't. On the way out there, our tickets wasn't valid, but she fixed it. You know what I'm saying? So we got out there cool. On the way back, dog, we stuck in Mexico. She can't get the tickets right. I think we spent like 15, 16 hours in the airport. We had to sleep overnight. We had to sneak and hide inside an abandoned, a Starbucks after it closed, to lay on the couches and all that, waiting for her to fix these tickets. And then it got to the point where we was like, forget it. We bought our own tickets. So we tried to save money by dealing with a scammer. Ended up spending more money. You know what I'm saying? So never again. Never doing that again. But we took a mini trip to Fresno. Gotta go to Fresno to get my hair done. I have my hair, you know what I'm saying? She come out here from Fresno, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? My girl Booby, she the only one for me. And her hair game is strong. Get your sheer hustle on. You feel me? But nah, she, you know what I'm saying, had to go out there and get righteous. So then we flying back from Fresno. I know why I fly to Fresno back. I didn't feel like driving. But it ain't no flight. All the flights coming back to Frisco is canceled or delayed. It was crazy. So we had to end up renting a car and driving back anyway. So that defeated the purpose. I'm like, that's crazy. Went to Miami. It was cool on the way out there. On the way back, the plane got delayed. We had to end up getting on another plane because that plane broke down or whatever. I forgot. It was something. But then when we got on that plane and got home, they sent my luggage to the wrong place. So I get home, my luggage is not there. My laptop and my luggage, my Doty, I think my Balenciagas, maybe Dior's jewelry. So I'm like, I'm throwing a fit at the airport. You know what I'm saying? I'm going nutty because it's like, dog, I got a lot of valuables in there. How y'all just send my stuff to a whole nother state? You know what I'm saying? So that was crazy. And then this last time, boo, flew out to Texas. It was solid. Handled my business. Had to fly out, but it was raining and thundering and storming out there, so flights was gonna be delayed and all that. So I thought it was gonna be bad. Flew out to Vegas. It was cool. Handled my business. Did that. Finna fly home. You know, something like an hour and a half flight from Vegas to Frisco. Doggy, I kid you not. I was in the airport for 5 6. They delayed our plane for like 4 or 5 hours, and I had stuff to do back home. So I was trying to get home to handle some stuff, and I was late for that because they delayed our flight super long. And then my bag was on the. They had my when I got on the first flight, it wasn't enough room, so I had to check my bag in instead of carrying on. So I had to try to get my carry-on bag because I had something to do. So I was like, I can't wait for the carry-on. So they're not trying to give me my bag. The lady trying to talk smart to me. I'm trying to be civil because you know when I flip, I flip. But I'm trying to be civil. Boo, I had to go get my bag. They said I can get my bag and come straight back up. I got my bag. They wouldn't let me straight back up. I had to go back through TSA. Made the plane in time. Got on the plane. Delayed it again. So now we're sitting on the plane with no service. They ain't kicked in the Wi-Fi yet. And it's like, dog, this is why I hate airports. But I love to travel. So it's a give and take relationship. So, you know what I mean? All in all, you got to do some things you don't want to do to get where you want to be in life. But that's just my story about airports. Every time, I don't know. Hopefully the next time I go have a good experience because I travel so much. So like I'm always in the airport. It's like y'all should treat a brother good, but you know you can't. And some stuff be out of your control. So you know just try to keep a level head. You know, it's a due process. Plan ahead. You know what I'm saying? Have a plan A, plan B, all the way to plan Z. And don't deal with scammers. You feel me? No hard feelings. You know it is what it is. But it's like, dog. We stayed in the airport overnight. Had to sleep in the Starbucks because it's crazy. I was steamed. My wife was steamed. So I was like, dude, never again. Everything is nah. I ain't cutting no corners. So it's like, this is a couple little airport stories. Hopefully my next one is amazing. My trip will be amazing. It's just the airport. Once I get out the airport, that whole situation be messing with me. But once I get clearing out the airport, everything else be gravy. So I advise y'all to travel, plan ahead, get to the airports early, because they be on some BS sometimes. So you want to make sure you good. Enjoy y'all trips, enjoy y'all life, and keep living. You feel me? You know, so there's no point of being mad, man. Every day you wake up, be happy about something. You ain't got to be 100% happy, but be happy about something. Be happy that you open your eyes. You feel me? But you know, it's Big Checky, Uncle Flexi from the Chicken Chasers podcast. We out.
Bitch, that's how I'm doing the podcast.